Welcome to Creative Tian channel. Today we want to build some guinea pig houses and tunnels out of cardboard boxes. The first question you might ask is the cardboard box safe for guinea pigs? And actually, if it's just a basic cardboard box, it's safe for guinea pigs. They will chew through it and they will pee on it. But this is more like a temporary house. After a couple weeks, when it gets dirty, you can just throw it away and build a new one. The first thing we want to do is to get rid of all the labels and the tapes on the cardboard box, because we try to reduce any glues or any sticky parts that might have chemicals and that can be unsafe for guinea pigs to chew on. And the best tool for this job is actually a pair of garden shears, because it's stronger and some of them have an angle, make the cutting easier. You can also use regular office scissors, but it will be a little bit difficult to cut precisely. Or you can use a utility knife or X-Acto knife, but they have very sharp blades. You just have to be very careful when you use those tools. And if you're working with kids, you might want to just use a pair of scissors. Even if the edge will not be straight, it's still perfect for guinea pigs. The first project I have is a hay holder. I want the area to hold the hay so it doesn't go everywhere in a guinea pig cage. You can design it in any shapes. There's really no rules. But I like to keep it a simple box, kind of like a cat litter box. Just a box with open top. You can place hay on top and the guinea pigs will spend a lot of time there. So it's kind of like a restroom area. And after a few weeks or about 1 month, I will replace it with another box. So it makes cleaning the guinea pig cage much easier. And for this one, I'm just making a shallow box, and I make sure I have an opening in the front, and I can put something over the top, so it's more like a hiding place for them. I just cut 2 angle lines and insert another cardboard on the top, so it acts like a roof and holds the top pieces together. And you can cut the pieces into any shape. I like a little bit curved line, and I can also cut into the shape of ears, so it looks cute, like a guinea pig or cat ears. For the second one, I am cutting half of a big box because it's too big for my guinea pigs. So I just cut in half and make it into 2 houses. And I want to make 2 windows, so I just use my scissors to cut a hole first and then cut a circle. And then start shaping it any way you want. And I'm also going to make a cute face with ears. So it's like animal face windows on both sides. It's really not that hard to make if you don't ask for perfection. And for this house, I like to keep the bottom open so they can pee and poop directly on the fleece lining, so they don't sit or sleep in the wet area. And I just design it as I go. I don't really have an idea in mind when I start cutting. And you can actually be very creative and design anything you want. There's really no rules about creating the houses for your guinea pigs. And I also want to keep the top the same shape of that face with 2 ears, because I think it's pretty cute. So that's what it looks like. A simple and cute house for your guinea pigs. The other half of the box I'm trying to make into a tunnel, and I cut off the extra area so I can fold it up like a triangle tunnel. And I'm cutting some holes on the top so I can insert tubes. I have 2 holes on each side. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just cut a small straight lines. And I cut 2 pieces that's like a moon shape and just insert into the holes I cut. It holds the pieces together and you can adjust the opening on the top of the roof. You can close it up completely or keep it a little bit open. So this can be a tunnel or a house for guinea pigs. The next one is similar to our first one. I need a hay holder, so I cut a shallow box and make a roof and insert into both sides. So it has a little bit roof area. It can be a good hiding place for guinea pigs. It's very simple and it works. The next one is another tunnel, and I mark the folding line with the back of my scissor and just fold it. It creates a long tunnel. And I just cut several pieces of smaller cardboards and cut some slits to connect together on the rooftop. This is one way to connect pieces together without using glue or tape. And you can decide how many pieces of cardboard you need to keep the top secure. And you can cut the corners into a circular shape or any shape you like. And the last one is similar to this tunnel, but I make it into a triangular shape and make some cardboard tubes to connect the top. And this one can be a tunnel or a guinea pig house. And you can decide the height and the depth for your guinea pig house. So my piggies are very happy with the change of environment. And the cardboard house is actually better than the plastic igloo house I have in the back because it has more ventilation and you will be cooler in the summer and you will have less chance of creating skin problems because of the ventilation. So I hope this gives you some ideas to create your own design. Thank you for watching and talk to you next week.